We started with a question. Knowing what we know now, what would our brand be? When you're looking at building the media company of the future, it's not about coming up with a blank slate and saying we're going to totally disrupt this industry. But the intersection between old and new, between what works and what used to work, this is where we want to be. We went back in history and publishing and looked at what fonts had an impact in this industry. Bodoni font, for example. The brand is itself a variation of that Bodoni font. It took us hundreds of iterations. And then once we got in the right path, then it took us hundreds of iterations more to try to tweak that to the point where we are. We knew that a supporting font needed to work across mediums, from print down to the smallest mobile device. And there's very few fonts that handle that elegantly. One of those is Benton Sans. It's beautiful, and it's also named after Maurice Benton, one of the most prolific typographic designers of the early 1900s. We have nearly 200 years of typographic history built into that brand system. The quotes were an important element. It was everything about point of view, about publishing. We have secondary colors like the blue and that off black that we've been using, and the white, of course. But the key spot color is that red, that very specific red. It looks fantastic when it's letterpressed. It looks fantastic coming out of a laser printer. To get to the point where we are today, it's taken hundreds of collective hours to really fine-tune and craft this thing. And it's the first time that we have something that is so cohesive and so complete and ready from day one, and it's exciting.